What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? Now, the party didn't start till I walked in, and I probably won't see you until the thing ends. Now, in the meantime, and in between time, you work your way and I work mine. We came here together so we can have fun. Just me and you, baby, ho, one-on-one. What up, what's going on? Of course, this is the Like Father, Like Son podcast. I'm Born Real Tucker, and this is my son,
Ta.
What's up, Ty? What? You ain't know what that was?
Who was that?
He doesn't understand. That is from the legendary group Houdini. Have you ever heard of Houdini?
I've heard of Houdini.
Okay, so that's from Houdini. That's from the song 5 Minutes of Funk. 5 minutes of funk. This ain't no junk. Pull your bottom off the tree stump. I ain't even gonna get to that. But anyway, yeah, what's up? What's going on, man?
Chilling, we here another week.
Another week?
We back.
Yeah, we back. I see you got your phone over there. What are you checking your parlay?
Yeah, I'm trying to check my Yicket because
we trying to do a little podcast here. He checking his parlay.
gotta make sure the lay is laying.
The
know
lay
the
is
vibes.
Anybody do parlays out there? Well, I do a little something too. I just don't
Everybody.
do it like right now while we're trying to record something. But anyway,
Might have to cash out. I know how that go.
ain't nothing wrong with that. So what's up, man? What's going on? First of all, like, subscribe, share. This is another week. We trying to do this, keep it going. And hopefully, you guys are watching us and checking out what we got to say and what we got to do, what we got to talk about. Right?
That's a fact.
How's your week going, man?
It's good. What's today?
Thursday now.
Today's Thursday. Well, my week's almost done.
Yeah?
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back in the flow too. I'm scouting. I'm out running around. I'm all over running around.
Yeah, you Mr. Busy Man.
Hey,
You
listen,
everywhere, all types of places.
Hey, that's what I do. That's what I do. But you know what? Our algorithm says it takes too long for us to get into it. So let's get into it. What we talking about this week? Cancel culture. Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
Who's getting canceled now? I know I was talking about this to you earlier, but Chili from TLC. I don't want no scrub is got get no Chili. Poor Chili. What happened? Do you know what happened?
I heard what happened.
Okay, so basically, Chili went on Instagram and put an apology up, an explanation of how she happened to repost some negative story or whatever about Michelle Obama, blah, 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 blah. She said she didn't see the button. It's up there. We'll show you some footage of her apology.
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here to address a few things that's circulating on the internet that's very concerning to me. Let me say this first. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her or to any woman. I would never do that. And I had no clue that this repost had happened until I started getting phone calls and text messages from everybody.
She said she didn't realize she pushed the button to
What, to hit the share button?
Yeah, the share
She didn't
button.
know she hit the share button?
That's what she said in her own words. She said it in her own words, and you see the footage of it. She said she didn't know in her own words. But then once she did that, people started pulling receipts on her. So then it came out that she is a MAGA supporter. You aware what a MAGA supporter is? Yeah, said she's a MAGA supporter, and that she donated to Trump's first campaign and second campaign, and then she started making explanations of why she did this, why she did that, and now people are ready to cancel her. Now, the question I pose is, do you cancel somebody like that for their political views? What's your thought on that?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion. And first of all, that don't take away from anything that she's done in her career. She's had a great career. We all know that. TLC brought us some good music. We're not even going to sit here and do that. And it's just honestly sad. Like now, like nowadays, you can make one comment about whatever, and it's like they try to just cancel you out. It's like
But
I don't agree with it. But
okay, the thing is, it's not that she made one comment. Is she basically tried to clean it up? She, she went on. She apologized. Oh, she would never do this. She'd never do that.
right.
But then when they started finding receipts on her, oh, she did this. She did that.
But
Now,
that's what I'm saying. Like now, like if she did that, so now they trying to like dig and like look for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, come on, like
yeah,
it's just
hey,
it's
listen.
silly to me.
I get it. I get it. You don't really have to agree with her. The problem is that a lot of her fan base aren't MAGA supporters. That's the point. So, do you please your fan base, the people who got you here, or do you go and do your views? First of all, you know who I respect. Might not agree with her, but you know who I respect.
No.
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Did you see her when she was with Trump? Yeah, she went with Trump. This is my guy. This is whatever. I might not agree with her, but I respect her because she just put it out there. She just like flaked that her Barbies. What's that? Her people, right? Her people, the Barbies are gonna follow up with her. They're gonna stay behind her. They're gonna keep supporting her. What do y'all think? Do you respect her? Do you support? Put in the comments. Do you respect Nicki Minaj for standing on business? What she wanted to do. You may not agree with her. I don't agree with her, but hey, she put it out there. Whereas Chili's like, she's going around, she's apologizing. What she got the girl Amber Rose? She's rolling with Trump. She don't care. She's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I mean, what do you think about that, man?
I think I don't like. I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
just saying. I'm just saying. Do you feel she should beat around the bush or just keep it 100?
Just keep it a stack, yeah. Just keep it 100. Like it is what it is. You can like what you like. It is what it is. Now people might look at you a little different, like based on the opinion, they might look at you a little different. But I don't think that. My whole thing is I just don't think like it should be like, oh, okay, Chili's just done. Oh, no more Chili. Like we hate her. Like it's just like, yo, like
Yeah, and salt for salt for
come
salt and
on.
pepper. So the problem is they're embarking on this tour.
Right.
Now they were saying, oh, the tour was canceled, but I looked it up. The tour isn't canceled. They still have the tour now, and they said some tickets are still selling. So some people probably feel like you, and I'm sure half of the people, people on the low, that's whatever they who voted for their opinion. That's what they did, but they figured that it might affect the ticket sales of the tour with In Vogue, Salt and Pepper, so and TLC now that this has come out.
It's absolutely,
Yeah, well,
absolutely will.
but they're saying there's
They
some.
did that. They did the same thing to the baby. I forgot exactly what he said, but he made some comments about something. And next thing you know, his shows was getting canceled. They I think they went as far as like it was like hiding his tickets or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, one thing. Well, look, Chili. Listen, all I have to say is keep it a buck. If you feel a certain way, don't try to front for your people. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. The only thing is that you got to live with the repercussions. You know what I mean? You got.
Be who you be. If you want to go mess with something, do your thing. But like, yeah, it does come with
Yeah,
consequences.
there's a price to pay.
Right, it is. But keep it 100 though. Like, yeah, don't try to like, oh nah, I ain't. Oh nah, I ain't like him. Knowing damn
Yeah, she's
well
like, oh,
that's your man's. That's your man's. Y'all got a handshake, all that good stuff.
Kanye.
Do your thing.
Kanye, Kanye, they canceled his show in England. He had a big. He was supposed to be part of a big show in England. You heard about that?
No.
So Kanye was a part of a big show in England, and he started like the prime minister and all these political figures. They said, he was. They didn't like his anti-Semitic rants that he went on. He had put out the thing about Nazis. He did all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they straight canceled his show. They put him out there. He put up a little apology. I did see he had put up a little apology. We put that up. He put up an apology saying, "Hey, whatever the case may be, he wasn't in his right headspace." That goes to the mental, what we were talking about before, about just mental illness, and he's basically saying he was suffering from it that time, but now, it's affecting his bottom line. Now he has to live with that. They don't want him in the country doing the show. How do you feel about that? Like with Ye? Like, okay, for instance, Jay's doing the show. Would it make a difference to see Ye on that show or not? Like if he bought him out?
Yeah, he's a legend, so I think so. But
But what I'm just saying, more so, not just him bringing them out. What about his views that he had? Do you think he should be canceled for that? Well, Adidas, with the Yeezys, they took away money, they gave back money. I'm not sure of the full spectrum of what happened there, but I know it affected his bottom line. So he did suffer some consequences.
I think certain topics you should just leave alone, like respectfully. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you should just leave certain things alone, bro. And just understand that if you don't leave it alone, it's going to come with consequences, bro. Like you can't say certain things like out in public. You're going to offend people, and these people are your fans. They're your customers. They bring money to you. Like they give you money. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and some of these people look up to you, and really, idolize you. So it's like, you know,
That is
it's like a give or take 6, 7. It's like because it's like you also still want to be real at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just saying with Chili, because like you still want to be real.
Yeah.
So,
Well, her and Kanye, I guess her and Kanye's are two different things because Kanye
True.
offending a whole group of people we know
Right.
that's, it's just offended. It's offensive. Some people may take it offensive, just like people calling us the N word. He offended a whole group of people, and, there's a consequence to play. Whether you agree with it or not, there's a consequence to pay if you decide to go down that road.
Right.
That's the point. So maybe at that time he did it. He wasn't in the right state of mind. Do I like Kanye's music? Yeah, I like some of Kanye music.
Right.
Do I care about Chili? I wasn't buying the going to the concert for In Vogue and Chili anyway.
That's a
So
negative.
I mean, yeah, I like them. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not going to turn the radio station or turn it off if I hear a record played by them. I'm not doing that, so it's not necessarily canceling it. Nicki Minaj, let her do. That's what her. I wasn't buying her records anyway, but who am I? She don't care about me. I'm not one of her Barbies. She still got her group of people that are still ready to do whatever they doing, and they're going to support her. What?
He's having that with the Barbies.
No, I'm just saying that's what they call, right? The Barbies or whatever.
Barbs.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So she got her group. She like whatever. Nobody. I don't even. Once she did it, I don't hear anybody talking about it anymore. But one thing I want to ask you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sorry to cut you off, but I was gonna say they didn't make that like a big deal.
No, it was for about a week.
Yeah, and it died down very fast.
It died out, and she's going about her business doing it. I think the attention span of people are nowadays with the internet and stuff like that. I think the attention span is short now.
So much different things are like.
Yeah, unless it affects you directly, then you might remember it more.
Right.
But I think the people's attention span are short fused now. Now, what about this? Somebody we haven't heard from in a while, and he's gone but not forgotten. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Love. Diddy's in jail. Do you think when Diddy comes out of jail, he's going to be canceled? What's your opinion? Y'all, what do you think? Do you think Diddy's going to be canceled? Are you canceling Diddy? I'm asking you, how do you feel? What are you doing?
I don't think he's gonna be canceled. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be like I don't know. To be honest with you, I really don't. I genuinely don't know. Because I feel like he will, but then again, it's like I feel like he will more so on the whole that whole video with him, and Cassie thing. I feel like because you
But
shouldn't be.
that was before he went to jail. That was out, so he was kind of
No, it
on
was
shaky
already
ground.
kind of. That's what I'm saying. It was already looking at him funny, but I feel like the other stuff is just people don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the all that other stuff. Nobody cares about that.
What
Like the
the
little
oil,
baby oil and all
baby
that.
oil.
Listen, if you're a freak, you're a freak.
Well, first of all, I think we all can agree that what he actually went to jail for is kind of crazy, but that's what he went to jail for. I think he's getting punished because of that video. I think because when they brought him down for a hearing to try to get the charges dropped and reduced, and I was reading some of the words, the statements from the appellate judges, and they like took in account his past,
Right.
and they kind of brought that into it, even though it had nothing to do with what he got convicted of, and that was basically bringing prostitutes over state lines to have sex,
Right.
and that's what he's got. So
Which everybody do.
I mean, hey,
So
listen,
it's like
I feel, but what I feel he should do, I feel when he get out, he should just be quiet,
oh, you gonna
go
have
on
to.
no, I'm just saying his kids are out, just be quiet behind the scenes. I know he still got some money, so he'll be all right financially, and just do stuff behind the scenes. He got to chill out. Don't be like OJ. OJ basically, people say he got away with murder. I don't know. I don't know if you remember the whole OJ Simpson thing. You might have been too young for that, but OJ got acquitted and didn't stay out the spotlight. He still stayed in shot. He's dead now, but I'm just saying he didn't come out. He could have went to Florida and just relaxed by
Lay
himself
low,
and
chill.
laid low, just to lay low. You see.
My son
Listen,
was still outside.
Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons had some controversy. Russell Simmons, they say he went to Guam
I'm about
somewhere.
to say.
No, I'm saying. Russell,
Well, I think the last video I see, I think was a rainforest somewhere.
Russell Simmons went overseas and was like, I'm out.
My son was in
I'm
my son
chilling.
was in the jungle the last time I seen him.
Hey, listen, doing some Zen, doing some
Right,
yoga,
right.
whatever, Thailand, wherever he at. Smart
Word.
man, just go, get out of here,
Get
so
low.
you don't get canceled.
So
He
they
got
forget
money,
you.
he
Because
relaxed.
they forget.
Yeah,
You feel me? They forget.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like, they forget. So
Yes, so Russell Simmons is a smart man. He did what he had to do.
no, he was smart.
Yeah,
He
he
was
just
smart for
did.
that.
But somebody did see. I saw on Instagram they saw him walking through the street. So he sneaks in.
Right.
He sneaks in. But Diddy got money. Diddy can go to Miami or wherever he is, one of them little islands, or even just go overseas, go out the country. I don't know
Well, he
how.
probably got about 8 houses. Go to one of them
Yeah, I'm just
cribs and go
saying, go
chill
out the
out, bro.
country and chill out. You know what I mean? Would I support something he's doing? I don't know. It depends on what it is, but I think he'll be better off behind the scenes.
I
So
think so.
he,
Yeah.
he won't get canceled. So I know a lot of women has canceled him. I know. I spoke to women. Oh, did he? Da, da, da. They canceled him. So he got to live with that. The thing with Cassie was
But it's
diabolical.
more so based off of that, though.
No,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
which
Which is
yeah, no,
like,
it's
yo,
diabolical. It was
yeah, you know what I'm
diabolical.
saying? Like, come on, son.
It was
But
diabolical, but listen, I mean, I don't know, people make mistakes. You can't condemn some. Hey, listen, people make mistakes, but it was diabolical. We agree on that.
can't be touching a woman. But anyway.
Oh, no, that's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Right.
That's you just can't do that.
Right.
And I think I'm gonna get into it. It's kind of a shame because I don't think he's ever getting out. Is R.Kelly. Do you know the significance of R.Kelly? I'm not saying like you like. Do you know the significance of R.Kelly? Like
What you mean?
I'm just saying that like his catalog, how long he been
Of
out.
course.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I know because you kind of I would say you kind of grew up on
Yeah.
right? R. Kelly.
This is but it's funny. Hold on, because me and my mother actually was having this conversation. We was just talking about this. If R. Kelly was to have a concert right now at the Barclays, do you think it will be sold out?
Oh, I I think so.
Oh, it's going
I
to
think
be
so.
not
I
one
think so.
seat
I
left
think
in
so.
there.
I think
Are you
so.
kidding me?
And answer me that. Put that in the comments. Would you go to an R. Kelly concert? Listen, what he did, things that he was convicted of. Of course, I don't agree with it. Everything, I don't know. I wasn't there, but one thing that can't be denied is the man is a musical genius.
No,
That's
excellent.
just
Excellent. Yeah.
R&B, soul, pop, everything.
Yeah.
He's a genius. If he gets out in the next 5 to 10 years, who knows? Maybe, but I think I think, from what I
Is
understand,
he
he has
never
about
getting
30
out?
years. Like he has a long time because he had a couple of cases. So
Word.
yeah, he has some time. R. Kelly
30?
might not see the light. Yeah,
Damn.
R. Kelly might not see the light of day. But would you go to an R. Kelly concert?
Y'all know y'all going to the concert.
Yeah, I think a lot of people
They
would.
know they going to the concert.
But listen. The Ron Isley still. Ron Isley's still
Ron
70.
Isley.
Who R. Kelly helped revive his career, and he's still doing shows and stuff. Hey,
Doing shows.
so if Kels get out, I think Kels like 58,
cheetah
59.
button up.
He's gonna be like 70, 80 or something. I don't know, but maybe he might keep his health up. I have no clue. But
I mean, if he get out anytime soon.
But yeah, but and it's a shame that a lot of people you get to this getting canceled thing, because I think some people in some instances should be forgiven and allowed to make a living, allowed to do the things they want to do, but they're also going to be held accountable for what they did.
Certain things, I mean, just by the grace of God, should be forgiving everybody, for what it's just what it is. Everybody deserves to be forgiven. But I will say that certain things are just off limit. And like the Diddy thing, I just can't get with. OJ, I don't know that situation. I don't know,
Well, he got, he got acquitted for murder.
Nah, I feel you, but,
He was found not guilty.
Right.
Now, what I would say is somebody who didn't get canceled was Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Iron Mike went to jail for rape. I mean, he got convicted.
Yeah.
He got convicted.
How long he do?
He did I think he did 3 years.
He did 3 years in
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 3 or 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, he did a few years. So he was convicted. So regardless to what we feel or how we feel about it, we know the court system, how it is, and gold diggers and everything, but technically he's a convicted rapist. And nobody really canceled him because he did, he's still around. People talk to him, you see him.
They is not thinking about that.
Well, they're not. But technically, he got arrested for it and was tried and convicted for it and went to jail for it. So, and he has that under his criminal record. But we also have somebody in power that has a criminal record, but we ain't gonna get into that. So what you gonna do? But who else? Who else has been my man Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby quiet. Bill. You know your great grandmother worked for Bill Cosby.
I know.
Yeah, man. She's probably turning over in her grave to see what happened with him. But they put Bill Cosby in jail. You go to Bill Cosby went to jail. Bill Cosby was the man. He was the man.
He probably was good in there though.
Yeah. Well, he's an OG.
And they had him in PC. He was his.
Yeah,
he probably wasn't
he's an
even
OG. But I'm just
around
saying,
nobody for
But now he's quiet. He's living his life peacefully. And that's like Diddy. When he get out, he need to chill out and live his life peacefully and go about his business and be quiet for a while. I want to see if he do that.
What's up?
Live his life peacefully.
He better. You don't have the choice. If you don't live your life peacefully, then
No, I'm saying without coming out making a ruckus and
he gonna have to, because he gonna have to though. I don't think he gonna have to lay low for a minute. You gotta lay low for a minute.
Yeah.
You got to, yeah. I mean, to me, I feel like, yeah, you gotta chill for a second, buddy.
Yeah.
And then let people ease back up on the people. You feel me?
Yeah.
Work your way back up.
No, yeah. Work your
And
way
then
in.
maybe, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah, he has to build trust to the public, but I think in terms, he can basically he's financially secure where he can basically chill out and do what he wants.
that's what I'm saying. Like right now, just go. I would like have my, run my stuff in the, in the background, whatever, and just be living life. That's just what it's about. It's just be living life right now. Just living life, traveling, and you know what I'm saying. You go get your mind. Clearly, go get your mind right. You know what I'm saying. Go get your mind right. Get everything right. So then,
Yeah.
maybe you could come back and get back into that, that stage or the industry, whatever you want to, direction you want to go into. But yeah, get it together, buddy.
All right. Well, that's our discussion for today. Just the cancel culture. Who do you feel should be canceled? Do you think we should cancel people? Do you think people should be forgiven? Put your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. And thank you for listening to the Like Father, Like Son podcast. All right? We'll come back to you.
Peace.
Peace.